this week alone that I've had to save you from some creature or something. That's one too many. Maybe I should just keep you here in my nice little apartment so you can't get into any more trouble. Wait, where do you think you're going? No, get back over here. Thank you. When I said I'm tired and ready to call it, I didn't mean for you to leave. Especially after the night I've had, the night you've had. Why don't you just stay the night? Yeah. We both deserve a little bit of relaxation, and I certainly deserve not worrying over you night and day for the first time in months. You're so lucky that you have me on speed dial and that I never refuse your calls. Yeah, now it's settled. You're staying the night. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with my lovely sister around. Try and be nice to her. She means well, and she really did try to help you. It's not my fault that I'm the better Van Helsing, though. Sometimes I wish I wasn't. All I would have to do is relax, read my books, tell your fortune, all that jazz. Oh, no, darling, no, it's okay. That's what friends are for. And you are my best friend, so... Anyway, after that whole ordeal, tell me, how are you feeling? Come on, you have to be honest with me. Tell me how you're feeling. A little shaken up, I can understand. I think I have something that might help you disengage for a bit. No, it's just, let me go grab it. Maybe this looks familiar. Maybe it doesn't. But at the very least, you should remember I'm always asking you to take better care of yourself. And this is one of my personal favorite ways of pampering myself. Lotion. Can't have dry hands. And it smells of lavender, which is proven to help calm the mind and the body. So maybe put a little bit of this on your hands and maybe a little bit behind your ears. I think that should do the trick. Plus, you won't have to sleep alone tonight. You'll have me, you'll have my sister, and I did request a witch for help. Yes, one of my coworkers. She's really good at what she does, but she's kind of spacey. Yeah, she's all like, hey man, what are you doing? Do you need more books? You know, that kind of thing. You know, she's so sweet. And it's really nice when she supplies me with some free books, you know what I'm saying? Hands, please. Come on now. I promise I'm not gonna get mad if they're, you know, not in tip-top shape. I'm always telling you, though. It's just because I care. Okay. And a little bit for myself as well. Perfect, okay. Rub that in. Please and thank you. truly is a miracle worker. Alright. I got us some new books for our secret book club. That's right, secret. Yeah, don't go blabbing it about. I don't want my sister to hear us. If she finds out that I didn't let her join, well, she's going to be insufferable. And then she'll tattle to her mom and go, she didn't let me join. My mom will call me and it'll be a whole thing. So, let's keep this between you and me. Like two friends. You understand? Hopefully you like what I picked out. If not, feel free to let me know, but you did suffer through my zombie romance novels, so for our first book, it is called Suck It Up. It's kind of a short, sweet story. Very much teen vampire, but kind of like with a fun twist. Oh, wait till you hear what the main vampire's name is. It's a riot. My goodness. Before I wrote this book, I thought all vampires were night-stalking, fang-popping, blood-sucking fiends. Well, some of them are. Then I met Morning Macabre. Can you believe it? Morning. Disgusting. He drinks a soy-based blood substitute called Bloodlight. He believes staking should be classified as a hate crime. And someday he hopes to march in a vampire pride parade. He was also the first vampire to out himself and tries to show people of mortality like you and me that vampires are just another minority with special needs. I know, quite silly, but thought it was campy and fun. You want to see the others? Of course. We have with us the very much anticipated sequel of The Secret Circle. I know you weren't really crazy about reading the first one at first, but I know you came around eventually. And now we have with us The Secret Circle. The Captive Part 2 and The Power. Caught in the struggle between good and evil, aren't we all? Cassie has joined the most alluring and deadly in-crowd imaginable. I mean, they're just witches. It's a coven. What do you expect? But power comes with a price, and it's more dangerous than she knows. Torn between the dueling desires of the two leaders of the Secret Circle, she must ultimately choose between saving all of New Salem and her own dangerous love for the bewitching Adam, which threatens to tear the Secret Circle apart. I know. Still campy, still fun, and I really hope she saves New Salem, because that's like a whole witch's deal. You know what I'm saying? We all take pilgrimages to New Salem. I kind of just became a witch like last week, and I'm already planning my trip. say. Because now I'm one. I wasn't excited about that, no. And last, but certainly not least, we have a great and terrible beauty. Remind you of anyone? I was hoping you would say me, but that's fine. Gemma Doyle isn't like other girls. Girls with impeccable manners who speak when spoken to, who remember their station and has a big heart and is good at things and blah blah blah, you know. Not like the other girl syndrome. She's 16. My God. No, I will never tell you what I was like at 16. Believe me, I was more insufferable than what you see before you. I actually think I'm quite relaxed now. No 16-year-old Gemma is an island unto herself, sent to the Spence Academy in London after tragedy strikes her family in India. I feel like every time I read an older novel or something set in the past, they're always going to Egypt and India, like, wow, what's that like? Lonely, guilt-ridden, and prone to visions of the future that have an uncomfortable habit of coming true. Gemma finds a chilly reception, but she's not completely alone. She's been followed by a mysterious young man who warns her to close her mind against the visions. I hope she doesn't follow through with that. Men never want women to have power. $5 saying that this mysterious young man is going to be a villain. For it's at Spence that Gemma's power to attract the supernatural unfolds. I guess you're my Gemma. A little bit too in common, so maybe not this one, seeing as I just had to save you from the supernatural itself. It's too close to home right now. I'll save this one for another time. Anyway, what did you think? I know that first book. It sounds so fun. Of course we'll read it. Probably will take us maybe only a day. Fine. We'll make it 3 days. I know you're quite busy, and all I do is sit in a magic store that sometimes people don't even come into, so you're right, I have more time on my hands. And you better read it. We'll have much to discuss about Morning Macabre. Can you believe it? So camp. Oh, of course. No reading right now, but I was just excited to share with you what our lovely mutual witch friend brought me. How would you feel about a movie? I know it's like quintessential sleepover shenanigan stuff, but I feel like that will help you unwind. We can sit on the couch, listen to the rain, and watch a movie. Yes, snacks will be provided, though not by me. Oh. Sounds good. That's me being such a gracious host. Lucky you. Most of the time I don't let anyone pick anything. This is my domain, and I like to keep it that way. But you're special. I have such a fondness for you. I can't help but spoil you. Anywho, ready to see the movies? Good. For our first movie experience, I have with me Underworld. The first one, of course, though, I will say, I think the second one is far superior. But I wasn't sure if you'd seen the first one. Kind of feels me to make you jump into the Lycan vampire war right out the gate, so the first one it is. Kate Beckinsale in her prime, dressed all in leather, as a famous Lycan hunter. Yeah, that's what they call werewolves in this universe. Like, okay, good for you for being different. Can I let you in on a secret? This whole thing, this is what my sister dreams to be. Oh my god. She keeps trying to find, like, her look or what have you. She thinks wearing a cool coat is what's going to fix whatever's up with her. But I think it's cute. Plus, who wouldn't want to be Kate Beckinsale? Anyway, definitely a fun one. Next is kind of like a family tradition of sorts. Van Helsing. I know. I think they picked right with Hugh Jackman, though. My great-grandfather would be proud to, have people compare him to Hugh Jackman. But this movie, full of inaccuracies. In fact, it's kind of a game that my family and I like to play where we watch it and count how many things they got wrong about great-grandfather's life. It's like a Christmas tradition at this point. Anyway, I think indoctrinating you into our lovely, weird family, this might be a nice way to start. Yes, let's Kate Beckinsale again. Not on purpose, but she is very much of this era. Though her being here, very inaccurate. She looks like a floozy from the Crimson House. Yes, I know. Trust me, my great-grandmother never lets me forget it. Whatever, it's still fun, it's still camp. Though interesting enough, great-grandfather never likes to talk about Dracula that much. Anyway, definitely a good one. And of course, no sleepover could ever be complete without the Mummy. I know, everyone's always going to Egypt or India. How lucky for them. Though this movie, as fun as it is also filled with inaccuracies. I know, just like a ton. My great-grandfather loves to talk about how awful Rick O'Connell really was. I don't know, I thought he was kind of charming growing up. Could never let my grandfather know about that. Also, my great-grandmother, she hated Evie. Like, hated her. Yeah, she met the real one. It's funny that she disliked her so much, also called her Lucy. They're so similar. They basically do the same thing. Wild. Oh. You all out to the mummy. Good tries. Well, before I go and pop this in, yes, physical media is important. It's not just for show. You know, once things are gone, they're gone forever, so it's always nice to have a hard copy. Before I go in, start the movie, I think what you need is a face mask to sit while I go and do other stuff. Yes, more pampering, more self-care. You definitely need it after the ordeal of tonight. Plus, I just want to take care of you. I feel awful that you had to go through that. Though it was kind of funny with my sister. Could you imagine her being stuck on a talk show for all time? Worst nightmare. My goodness. Okay, good. I'll go grab it. I'm just gonna clip back some of your little baby hairs, okay? I wouldn't want them to get caught in the mouth because one of those dries and that would be super uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna clip, clip, clip. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Just gonna clip the other side, okay? Just gonna come over and clip. 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 Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Just going to brush this on, okay? Don't be a baby. It's not gonna hurt. Plus, this is my way of taking care of you, so just allow that. Just gonna go. Just brush. I'm gonna brush a little bit. Just a little bit. Like that. That's perfect. I gotta say, this is your color. Yes, I truly believe that everything deserves to be painted black. Such a pleasant color. Okay, just gonna brush a little bit more. Just gonna come over and cut this side a little bit, okay? Concentrating on your little cheeks. A little bit over here, avoiding your eyebrows. I made that mistake once, never again. Perfect. Just a little bit like that. And a little bit more over here, a little bit more along your chin, just a little bit more. Perfect. We'll just let that sit for a bit, okay? I know you already feel it tightening, huh? It's a good mask. There. Stuck. Okay. I'm gonna go get the mummy all situated on the TV. You continue to relax here. If you feel like you need me, go ahead. Call out. I'll be right down the hall, okay? Of course. Anything for you. You're my best friend after all. That's enough mushy stuff for right now. See what you do to me. My goodness, people are gonna think I'm pleasant. If you would be a dear and go check on my sister for me, I would really appreciate it. I bet she's just as shaken up as you. She doesn't like being saved. It's just gonna be a terror for the rest of this week.